Hi, my name is Alan George. I'm the church online pastor at Life.Church, and I wanted to take just a few moments to share some practical things that I've learned over the years when it comes to communicating online. We're going to go super fast. It's only 4 points, so here's the first one. Talk to the one. I know that many of you may have hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands of people that either attend your service online or watch the content you create on social media, but it's typically one person behind every device. And so when we communicate, remember to communicate to that one person rather than talking to hundreds and thousands of people, because our posture, our tone, all of that changes when you do that. I like to picture that I'm at a coffee shop having coffee with someone and it's a one-on-one conversation. That helps me get in the right frame of mind. The second thing I want to remind you is to lead with confidence. As a pastor or church leader, you're communicating to different groups of people that are looking to you for leadership. And so I want to invite you and encourage you to lead with that confidence. You're not an online host, you're not a video host. Yes, you may have announcements and things like that, but you're not the announcement guy or announcement gal. You are a pastor that God has placed right here in this moment, and God's calling you to lead. So remember, people want direction and want to be led. So lead with confidence. So first point, talk to the one. Second, lead with confidence. The third is don't make this a one-sided conversation. As communicators, sometimes we love the sound of our own voice, but realize when you're doing a live video, you have the opportunity to engage your audience. So when you're preaching, maybe you enjoy people responding. Well, they can do that in chat. Maybe you're doing a Q&A or you're sharing a devotional online. Invite your audience, invite those who are attending and watching that video to connect with you and ask you questions and respond to the message, because this is not a one-sided conversation. We as a community can engage in this moment, and it tells your audience that you care about them. It's not about you just throwing content out there, but it's about you bringing value to the person that's listening to you. The fourth and last point is exceed their expectations. A lot of people might think that, man, my pastor is online. They're not going to see my comment. They're not going to read my direct message. For me as a pastor, I try to exceed their expectations, and I try as much as possible to respond to every single comment. I know it's crazy, but there's just something wonderful when you play in that crazy range. I'll give you an example. When people message me on Instagram and say, hey, would you pray for me? I've got a job interview tomorrow. What I do is I don't just say, oh yeah, I'll be praying for you. I start off by actually typing out my prayer for them. Then I realized that there's this little microphone button in Instagram where I can record an audio message. So I started recording audio messages. So when someone says, can you pray for me? I say, I start recording and I say, I'd love to pray for you. And then I start praying for them. And they love it. They're so shocked that we would take the time to pray with them. So I want you to keep that in mind. Exceed the expectations of your audience, and I promise you God will use you in a powerful way. So I hope these practical things help you. I know that we live in a time where we can leverage technology, and so I'm excited that together we can lead people to become fully devoted followers of Christ.